Looks like Shanny forced Jason to do another video for her on her behalf. Jason, why do you keep going after Chantel? Why don't you direct your energy towards Salah, a man? But instead, you keep getting into women's business and going after women.
Blown up on the internet, it almost always leads to the place in your life where you have to acknowledge it and talk about it. So I want to talk about this woman, Foodie Beauty, okay? Chantel Marie. I stumbled on her because Shanny was a fan of hers for years, I guess. Really loved her, supported her in everything, her health journey, that stuff. Supportive as a sister, because of course, Shanny's a BBW, so is Foodie. So if
Shanny is not no BBW. She's an OBW, obese woman.
that's companionship, It's like you're a sister. We're in the same boat. We struggle with the same things. We struggle.
And why are you, a whole-ass man, getting into a woman's business? What's going on between Chantel and Shanny isn't really your business. Yeah, she said something about you, but it's true. You literally sit there and you beg for money all the time. And that was really all she ever said about you. And then you come back attacking her weight, attacking her looks.
With mental illness. So Shanny was always very, very supportive of Chantal, especially with the fact that she also has a lot of people that do reaction channels on her, and they tear her up. Well, I want to have a shout out right now. I'm going to shout out reaction channels. Again, I've been feeling like I've done that quite a bit. But yeah, people like, oh Lordy, it's Jordy. Yeah, I think you're cool, man. I've watched you a little.
Quit it, Jason. We all heard the things you said about, oh Lordy, it's Jordy. You said all kinds of homophobic stuff about him.
A little bit more, and I've gotten to know you, and you seem like the type of person that doesn't get too personal. You're not the type of person to dox people. So yeah, I'm sorry I called you a homosexual fat shamer. I apologize for that. I had just started watching your stuff, and I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, your videos about Eugenia Cooney are kind of weird to me. Because it's I don't know. I don't know if you're food shaming her for eating or whatever, but when you see a girl that looks like Eugenia, and God bless her, she's such a sweet girl. You see her and she clearly has issues with food. And you're going on there and you're saying, oh, well, look, you're eating sugar. Oh, look, Eugenia, she's showing food. And that must be deceptive because she looks this way. You should be encouraging her to eat and to get a healthy relationship with food. You shouldn't be furthering her probably mental illness with food.
And who are you to tell anybody to encourage anybody about food? When you got a whole woman up there bigger than a damn car, can't even get in a car. You never encouraged Shanny to eat better. You never said anything to her. You just let her stuff her fucking face for 2 years straight and get bigger than a damn car.
That she clearly has. She's got an issue. And I wish her the best with that. But yeah, I've watched more of your stuff, Jordy, and I don't have a problem with you. I really do believe that I think you actually do. You said you don't care. You don't care for Amberlynn, right? You don't like her much, but you care for her to not be in danger. And I think the evidence is there that Amberlynn is in danger. There's enough to red flags with this Tommy person. This is crazy. I follow this stuff now, but it's because Shanny really got me into it, and I'm into it now. I don't know. You want to call me the Reverend of Girl World? Go ahead, because yeah, I really don't chat in chats or anything, but I do watch this stuff now because Shanny got me into it. And shout out to Shanny, for Christ. I see the bullshit that you're going through. Your name now is authentically Shanny.
Jason, she's back in your living room, sitting there like a big old demon in the dark, hiding. Probably covering her mouth so we can't hear her breathing back there. She's still in your home. We know she's back there. Stop it.
And I still love you, honey. I want you to know that. I still love you. And I see you're popping, though, because of all this stuff with Chantel. So
You know what? This really just came to mind. How much do you guys want to bet they're pretending to live separately so they both can get their own food stamp card? Because if they're together, living together, I don't think that they would be issued I don't think they would be issued a food stamp card each. So now that they're pretending they're not together, they can both get their food stamps. I mean, unless they claimed already that they got their own card, but I thought if you're under the same household and you're together, they only give you one. I'm not sure.
I want to talk to you about this Chantal Marie situation, okay? I also supported her, too. Every time she'd come up, I'd say, we love you, Foodie Beauty, and we want nothing but the best for you in Salah. We want nothing but the best for you. Judge me, I'm going to smoke a cigarette, okay? But let's talk about this woman, all right? You have proven yourself, Chantal, to be exactly what the reaction channels said. All these, you would call them slanderous things that have been said about you. You've proven yourself that you are exactly what they say you are. And Shanny and both of us, we would overlook things too. Yeah, I heard you saying, I overlooked the thing with the CA.
Oh, give us a break, Jason. What you did was one of the second worst things a person could do to a child, okay? And you did that.
And the child, okay, I don't want to say the words. I overlooked this, I overlooked that. Well, Shanny and I overlooked that everything of your bullshit that you will constantly make claims to know about health and go on your channel and try and talk about health when you're literally a binge eater that can't stop.
Well, isn't that bizarre? Shanny said you're a binge eater too, and so is she. You don't get that big from not eating.
Which I was into that when I was a fat kid in high school. I was. Dragnot put that picture out there. I put it out myself too because I did a testimonial for Total Gym way back in the day. I'm sure that's still out there. I did a testimonial for Total Gym because it really did help me get extra weight off myself after my weight loss journey. So I know what binge eating is like because I do have those type of tendencies. I'm an addictive personality myself, and I constantly would see you on your streams going, here's what you have to do. It's like you would try and say, I haven't succeeded at this, but I know this is what you have to do to succeed. And 90% of the time, what you were talking about with weight loss is total bullshit. And you know it. You damn well know it. You want to come on there and sound like you're some kind of fucking health guru and you're, I don't know, 350? I don't know what you are. You want to talk about me calling you fat and I'm irreverent and I shouldn't be so irreverent. And I kind of apologize for using the words I did. But I ain't a Christian that doesn't think that you can use the word fuck or shit because it ain't God. It ain't against God at all. Then you'll come at me with, corrupt communication. Paul says no corrupt communication. Corrupt communication is telling people they're going to hell. Cursing people out is telling them they're going to hell, not using the F word or shit. Okay, I'm just telling you that's facts from the Greek. If you go to the Greek in the language, in the Bible, the original Greek, you're going to see that shit's true, okay? You can say fuck if you're a Christian. Back to the story. Shout out to Amanda Breck. I hope you're okay. Let's talk about this, okay? We did nothing but support this woman publicly. The things with her constant talking about health, I kind of tried to just shove it down and let it go, because you're your own person. It's your own channel. You can say what you want on your channel, even if it's clear bullshit. This woman has, I believe it's like a scam channel, Chantal. And this, shout out to people like Callie, okay? Shout out to Charlie Gold, okay? People like that. They called the bullshit out. And honestly, I should have too. I should have been like publicly saying, this woman doesn't know a fucking thing about health. And she's trying to promote certain things for people that are heavy like her to do. I know I have to do this. I know I have to do that. And you never did it because you're too lazy and you have no willpower. If I acted the way you did...
But so was Shanny. Her big ass was too lazy to eat good and eat better too. I think she went to this last doctor's appointment and being told she's got diabetes really put the fear in her big ass. So now she has to eat better.
Not tall, I'd still be 450 pounds. I was never that big. Okay. My biggest weight was 230. Okay. But I'd be 450 pounds now if I didn't get that shit under control. If the one summer after I had gotten out of high school, I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw my graduation video of myself walking down the field in Valley View Stadium, which is right down here. And I said, no chick is ever going to want to touch you, bro. Look at you. So in one summer, I lost like 90 pounds. And then I changed my mind about food, which is what you have to do to lose a significant amount of weight. You have to look at food as, I'm not going to eat. I'm going to eat to live. I'm not going to live to eat.
Up until a month ago, your woman was living the same way, living to eat.
Because if you don't change the mindset of, oh my God, I can't wait, what I'm going to eat today, which is exactly where you're at, Foodie, Chantal. That's where you're at, and that's where you've been for years. And you can't stop it. I'm telling you, you need willpower, which you clearly do not have any. None. And you must change your mind about eating. And what a nice pog-shaped ass, okay, when she's standing up or in the bed, okay?
Excuse me? Are you really saying that? When Shanny's sitting up there like a 500-pound goblin? Look at this.
And the next day, we hear back from her that he had some unusual questions. And
you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She's hot as fuck. You are the shape of a capital D. You have no tits, and you have a huge, massive gut that literally goes to your knees. Like, you look like you have tumors in you.
Yeah, okay, buddy, whatever you say.
You want to go there with Shanny's looks? She is a 10,000 magnitude hotter than you are. And when she said in her video that Salah thinks she's hotter than you, it's guaranteed to be true. Nader thought Shanny was way hotter than you, Chantal. You want to talk about me and my history with my son? You want to go there? You find a police report that says anything about me kicking him. It doesn't exist.
You and your woman said you kicked him. We didn't come up with it. It's on video. You guys said it.
Because that didn't happen. But of course, you're so lazy. You can't even go and look at a couple videos about the subject. You'll go to a channel like fucking Carrie that constantly spews lies about us. Don't you hate that, Chantal? Isn't that the stuff that, we would stand up for you against these reactors that was giving you unfair shit? Well, it turns out that they were right about you, that you're a doxing pig. Because what happened today, I heard.
You've doxed yourselves. We have videos of you putting out your full address, and this was recent, and you giving your number to random strangers on the internet. You did it to yourself.
I guess, or last night or something, I've heard about this. You put the phone, the phone that Shanny has, you doxed her number on X, on Twitter. I thought you didn't even have an X or Twitter, Chantal. You lie about everything, Chantal. You lie about your own intentions. You never intend to lose weight. You'll get on a little weight loss thing for a day, and then you go, this is a weight loss channel. Here's my weight loss vlogs. And then a day later, or a week at the most, you'll go, oh, I'm not a weight loss channel. No more weight loss content. I'm not going to.
I feel like Jason is projecting because he wants to say this stuff about Shanny so bad, but he's too scared. He means all this towards Shanny because it's what Shanny does, and it pisses him off.
To talk about it. I'm going to block everybody that talks about it. Don't talk about my diabetes, my A1C level, any of this shit. Don't talk about it. You know why people talk about it? Because you claim to want to heal yourself. And they're actually trying to help you. You realize that Charlie Gold was a fan of yours? You realize that Callie was a fan of yours, rooting for you? And then they saw your bullshit scamming. And it is scamming. I'm a weight loss channel. Here's my weight loss journey. Here's the number on the scale. Oh, I'm done with that. I'm going to binge eat again. That is scamming.
And so is lying to people about your living situation. You and Shanny are double scamming. You guys are both pretending you're not together. You're scamming the people. You're scamming the government. You're scammers.
It's scamming to get subs for some bullshit that you don't even mean to do because you're too lazy to do the work and you have no willpower whatsoever. You bring up Shanny's kids. I have not adopted them, so I can't call them my sons, but they call me dad. And that beautiful little boy, Zachary, he has every reason to look at me very scared, but he looks at me with love still, and he calls me dad. And William, that brilliant boy, he has every reason to look at me and not like me much, but he said, Dad, I understand. I understand, Dad, because you have mental illness and you just got too carried away. And when I came through that door from prison, Chantel, you piece of shit.
Jason, you are such a loser. Oh my God. And it's no wonder people just keep making videos about you two dumbasses. You spent 13 days in jail, not prison, you dumbass.
Yeah, I did 13 days in jail, not because I kicked my son. I never kicked my son. If I kicked him, he would have died. I hit him twice, and that's too much because you shouldn't raise a fist to your kids at all. I believe that. You did.
Oh, so not only did you kick the kid, you punched him. Because you're making it seem like you just slapped him. Even that is bad, yes. But you just said you raised a fist. So a fist, you punched the kid. And you kicked the kid. You're an abusing ass piece of shit.
Discipline them. You put them in the room without internet. Yank the internet. All that shit. Yeah, go for that. Do it. But you never lay a hand on your children. And I fucked up because my mind.
All I'm going to say is you're lucky you were with Shanny. Because had you kicked a kid and punched a kid of mine, you wouldn't be here today, Jason.
Broke. Shanny and I had a fight that night, and my mind broke. I went in that room because I saw him on the laptop. God, I feel like Jack Torrance. I saw him on the laptop, and I've told him 30 times, son, you can't use the laptop for personal stuff, because if you do, you're going to get kicked out of school.
So you and that fat ass pig you got in the background couldn't buy those boys a cheap little laptop when you had 750K? Yeah, you guys were horrible, selfish pigs. Shame on you guys.
And what are you going to do then? That's the normal me trying to explain it to him, but I did that 30 times. And I was triggered. Shanny fucking took my magic deck and threw it all over the room, and I didn't know where my cards were. I'm kind of OCD with magic cards.
Well then, Jason, why didn't you walk up to that fat ass bitch and punch her right in her fucking face? You took it out on her kids.
And I saw that light underneath there, and I did a bad thing with him. I did, and I paid for it. I went to jail 13 days. I popped him a couple times, and I feel horrible about it, and I always will feel horrible about it. But that boy loves me still, and I don't deserve that, but he does. So you want to talk about shit? You think you're so lazy, Chantel. You're going to go to reaction channels to listen to what happened, huh? You're going to go to reaction channels. Isn't that what everybody does with you, you claim?
Well, thank God for those reaction channels, because Shanny's the one who uploaded those videos and told everybody what you guys did. And then I'm assuming she probably tried to delete them all, but luckily the reaction channels had them all screen recorded.
You go to reaction channels to judge who I am. I'm not like that. Yeah, you are. I made a mistake with my son, yes, but I'm not a child abuser in any way. I'm a mentally ill guy.
There's mentally ill people that don't beat kids, that hasn't touched a kid. You're just an abuser, and you abused Shanny and you abused her kids.
Meds now, praise Jesus Christ. And if that boy was in my company, I would not lay a hand oh my God, it's Jack again. I wouldn't lay a hand on one hair on his goddamn little head. And it ain't goddamn. It's God blessed head on that boy. Peace and Maranatha. I got news for you. Stay away from Foodie Beauty. Stay away from her. If you think that it's a good idea to befriend this woman and support her with, yes, people have said super chats. Oh yeah, we gave her quite a bit of money back in the day, me and Shanny. It's the truth. The cameo deal, we never paid for some stupid, God, she's such a weird freak. The way that hi guys, we didn't pay for any dog shit $30 cameo from her, no. When we got cameos, they were from like huge stars. Raven's still my favorite. But anyway, don't befriend this woman, because she's going to stab you in the back. She's dangerous. If you are mentally ill yourself and have issues with people, run from this woman, because she's going to hurt you. Peace.
Well, there's that nonsense. All I can say is I hope Chantel does a reaction on Shanny's old videos, because all Shanny really has on Chantel is her weight loss and falling off her weight loss journey. Chantel, girl, you have so much shit to cover when it comes to these two. And they have videos of Jason saying he's gonna unalive himself or her children. But that's all I got for now until the next time this shit gets posted. I'll see everybody later. Bye.